Hello, friends. Welcome to today's football predictions on Betcraft. Okay, today another very beautiful opportunity, a beautiful Sunday morning, and we'll come again with our predictions for you today on Betcraft. All right, and as we know, a lot of games going on across the globe, and we have a few of these games that we selected and looked into it very well before bringing it forward for you. Okay, and all right. Yesterday we had fairly successful outing yesterday, seeing that it was we got three out of five predictions yesterday accurately, and we also got the biggest game of the day. Clasico between Barcelona and Real Madrid. Also, Barcelona, able to beat Real Madrid, that yesterday. And congratulations to Barcelona's side, and also congrats to Hansi Flick for maintaining that wonderful high line against facing Madrid forwards yesterday. So it was a very good tactics from Hansi Flick. And today, once again, we'll be starting with our usual matches. But before then, and we want to ask the folks who are coming across our video for the first time to kindly take our time to hit the subscribe button right now so that you don't miss out on our subsequent games that will always come up on this very channel on a daily basis. All right. Today we'll be starting with the very first match, and it is in English Premiership where we'll have a Crystal Palace who will be coming up against Tottenham Hotspur. Okay, when you look at recent games for both sides, you see that the Crystal Palace in the last six have actually managed one win. They've had two draws, but have lost three out of those six matches that they had in recent times. And away side Tottenham Hotspur have actually won five games out of the last six games that they had, losing just one out of those six recent matches that they had so far. And when you look at how these two teams have fared from home and away perspective, you can see that playing from home, Crystal Palace have managed to achieve just four victories in the last 10 home games that they had. They've also had four draws and two losses in the last 10 home matches. And looking at the away side, on the other hand, Tottenham Hotspur have actually managed to achieve five victories from away. They've also lost three out of those 10 away games, and they've had two draws as well in the last 10 away games that they had. Okay, and the last time they met, which is the head perspective, because also Tottenham beating the very side by 3 goals to 1. And prior to that, we also saw Tottenham also achieved the victory against Crystal Palace by 2 goals to 1 from away on that occasion. And as a matter of fact, the last three meetings for both sides have actually seen last four meetings actually have seen Tottenham always beating this very side. And in this very game, we definitely expected a away side, to achieve a result in this one. But our verdict is actually either side to win and over 2.5. So either side, the win could come from any side, but a minimum of 3 goals appearing in this very game. That's our verdict. Okay, that takes us to the next, and it is in Turkish league. Where we have Fenerbahçe will be facing Bodrumspor. Okay, and when you look at the home side, Fenerbahçe, they've had two victories in the last six matches, but they've also had three draws as well as one loss. And the away side, under the Bodrumspor, managed two victories, one draw, but they've lost three games in the last six matches that they have so far. And taking a look at the home and away perspective, you could see that for both sides, for the home side, Fenerbahçe, they've actually been able to achieve, 6 victories in the last 10 home matches that they have so far, and they've had two draws as well as two losses in the last 10 home matches. Those two losses came in the match against the Galatasaray, and the other one being against the Ajax split. And Bodrumspor, the away side, have managed to achieve three victories from away, two losses, as well as five draws in the last 10 away games that they have so far. And in this one, Fenerbahce is a very strong side and it's easy, and we expect to see Fenerbahce, achieving a home victory in this one. It is at the home side to win out throughout this very encounter. All right, that's our value for that very game. And the next game that we have is also is in Netherlands, where we have Ajax Amsterdam who will be facing Williams II. And Ajax Amsterdam in the last six have managed five victories and one draw. And away side, William have managed two wins, one draw, as well as three losses in the last six matches that they had so far. And taking a look at how they fared from home and away perspective, Ajax and the home side have actually won, 9 games in the last 10 home matches, but have lost one out of those. And the away side, William, in the last 10 away games that they had, have managed to achieve five victories from away. They've also had two draws as well as three losses in the last 10 away games that they had so far. And taking a look at the head-to-head perspective, the last time they met, it was Ajax who won from away by 1 goal to nil. That was far back 2 years ago. And in this very one, judging by the form of this the home side Ajax, who has won 5 matches in the last 6 games, have not lost any out of those. So we do expect to see the home side achieving a result against this one. So it is home win out shortly. That's our verdict for that very encounter. Okay, that takes us to the next for today. It is in Russia. What we have Zenit St. Petersburg coming up against the Lokomotiv Moscow. All right, Zenit St. Petersburg in last season have had 5 victories and 1 loss in the last 6 recent matches that they have so far. And we side Lokomotiv have managed to achieve 4 wins, 1 draw, as well as 1 loss in the last 6 games. And looking at how these two teams have fared from a one-away perspective, you could see that Zenit, the home side, in the last 10 home games also have been able to achieve 9 victories in the last 10 home games, and also they've had 1 draw. They've not lost a single match in the last 10 home matches that they have so far. And we side, on the other hand, Lokomotiv Moscow have managed to achieve 7 victories in the last 10 away games. Are doing so well too, and they've also had 2 losses as well as 1 draw in the last 6 in the last 10 away games that they have so far. Okay, that tells you a lot about these two teams. That these are two teams that does very well. So looking at that, the head-to-head perspective, you could see Lokomotiv Moscow actually won the last time they met in Moscow, played from home on that occasion, and they defeated their Zenit by 3 goals to 1. And prior to that, we also saw Lokomotiv Moscow beating Zenit from away by 2 goals to 1. That was September last year. And all right, in the last 5 head-to-head meetings, I've actually seen Zenit winning on 2 occasions, and Lokomotiv Moscow also winning on 3 occasions. And also quite noticeable is the fact that all these meetings, last 5 meetings for both sides, have produced over 2.5 goals, lots of goals, minimum of over 2.5 in all the 5 meetings that they had the last time. So in this very one, we actually expect to see lots of goals again in this very one. So an over 2.5 verdict, that's what we expect. A minimum of 3 goals in that very encounter. Okay, that takes us to the next, which is going to be the last for today. It is in Italian Serie C, where we have Benevento, who will be up against Casertana. Okay, Benevento in the last season have won 4 games out of those 6 games. They've also had 1 loss as well as 1 draw in the last 6 matches that they have. And we side Casertana have managed 2 wins, 2 draws, as well as 2 losses in the last 6 games that they have so far. So looking at how these two teams have performed from home and away perspective, you can say Benevento, the home side, have actually managed to achieve 8 victories in the last 10 home games that they have so far. They've also had 1 draw and as well as 1 loss in the last 10 home games that they have so far. Benevento have been doing so well at the moment, seeing that 80% of the home matches have resulted to a win for Benevento. And they're also looking at that website, Casertana. They've actually won 3 games in the last 10 home matches. They've also had, um, 6 draws as well as 1 loss in the last 10 away matches that they have so far. All right, that tells you a lot about this very side. They've only lost just once in the last 10 away games that they had so far. But Benevento has been doing very well. They've been high flyers in the league and are doing so well. Seeing that the last 5 home games that they played, so they're winning all 5. We will definitely expect a result for the home side in this one. And the last time both teams met was in January. Benevento was able to defeat this very side by 1 goal to 0 on that occasion. And in this very one, we'll also expect a home win actually in this very one. So home to win actually, that's what we expect in this very game. And that brings our predictions for you to the conclusion. All right. I wish you very best of luck, and I hope the ticket goes green. Also, remember to play responsibly. These are football games. Sometimes things could change. All right. That being said, tomorrow is another day, and we are coming up again with our predictions for tomorrow. But until then, keep winning.